Hey there, crazy kids. I am the Good Old Gamer, and welcome back to some more Bountiful Minecraft. I'm finally on the road to recovery from my stupid respiratory virus that the doctor didn't bother to tell me the exact name of, but whatever. Um, I'm not completely 100% yet. I'd say probably more like 90%, but we're doing pretty good, all things considered. Now, I must have done some inventory management in my last video. Yep, there's that. That I got the jungle saplings. Lovely. Also got what I wanted to get, which was the cocoa beans. But, like I said, I'm not feeling 100% yet. What? Why is that weird? Why is there a big chunk error? Okay. That is like the weirdest thing. Okay then. Um, Save and quit and try to reload. That was weird. Anyways, so like I said before, I was so weirdly interrupted. I'm not feeling 100% yet. I'm more like 90% or whatever. The cough thing is still around a little bit. Like if I get to talking too much, I think it might come in. You might end up hearing it a little bit. Sore throat's kind of gone for the most part. That's good. I'd say within another day or two, I'll probably be over the most of this, but it's still kind of there lingering in the background, which is somewhat annoying. But I am doing a lot better these past couple days, which is wonderful because I've had this stupid virus thing for a week and I haven't been able to do much of anything because of it. I mean, in the last video that you guys may have watched or may have skipped, depending on your preferences, um, I didn't have any commentary for this. I had to use the wonderful text editing, but that's okay. At least you guys got a video. Um, so because I'm not feeling quite 100% yet over here, I think instead of continuing on with the building project of the bridge, we're going to head on back to the jungle if I can remember where it is. I think it's over in this direction. Um, and I'll just put some torches along here just to kind of mark the way. I think it's off over this way somewhere. I think. Could be mistaken, but it's going to be nice having again. The reason I'm going to go back to the jungle is because, as Mindfiend so duly noted, I only got 2 saplings from the jungle, unfortunately. And I could do with getting a few more. Also want to get some melons, if there are any melons over there. I'm not actually using the torches to light anything, just trying to mark my way. I should probably just mark my way when I come back, but that would probably be the smart thing to do, but nobody's ever said I'm all that smart, so whatever. I am going by memory here, as you have to do in Minecraft. The compass only leads you back to spawn, it doesn't lead you away from it very well. And I may potentially be wrong in my assumptions of where this stupid jungle is. Because now I'm not seeing it. Damn. I thought for sure I could find my way to it. I'm hoping I still can. I'm hoping it's still that way. I guess we'll find out. So we'll go get some melons, go get some more jungle saplings, probably some more um, cocoa beans. Just kind of a stroll, sort of. Nothing too serious going on. I think I recognize this river here, which is a potential good sign. Keep in mind that as I made this video, it was during my sickness and I was on Dayquil. So, not that that's a big hallucinogen or anything, but if I am mistaken on where this stupid jungle is, I'm going to blame it on the drugs, even though they're incredibly minor drugs, all things considered. I really hope I'm headed in the right direction. And I think you can probably tell in my voice, potentially, that uh, the stupid virus, cold, whatever, is still there. My voice is a little deeper than it usually is. I really don't know if I'm past the jungle or still heading to the jungle. I didn't think it was this far away, but it could be. I hope I'm heading in the right direction. Oh yeah, here it is. Lovely. I'm not a complete moron. Although sometimes some people would probably say I'm pretty close. So yeah, it was really, on the one hand, it was really good to be able to find this jungle so close to home, within relative walking distance. On the other hand, it was kind of annoying to have to search almost as much of the world as the stupid game would allow me to search just to find it. So, I don't know. Mix and match, I guess. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't bring a horse, well, first of all, I should have, but I forgot to. And second of all, I'd have to drop it off here anyway, because the jungle's not really horse traveling material. It's a bit of a mess. Oh, and speaking of this awesome axe here, the diamond axe at the efficiency and stuff, I'm thinking I'm going to eventually transfer to diamond tools, just in general. Not necessarily that they have to have awesome enchantments on them, but just diamond tools because I got diamonds and I have not a lot of use for them. Like the only things I can think of using diamonds for, besides tools at this point, is more enchanting tables if I need them, but they're only 2 diamonds per enchanting table. So I'm thinking I'm going to end up using diamond tools just for the fun of it. That way I can save my iron for hoppers and pistons and all that fun stuff. So that's something to look forward to. Now, what I need is melons, and I'm pretty sure melons naturally spawn in jungle areas. Um, so I'm on the lookout for melons. Now I don't know for sure where exactly we'll find the melons, but yeah. Oh, and Mindfiend complimented me on my skills getting home. Well, that's because I have this. That's the only reason why I knew how to get home from here, is because I had a compass. And it kind of surprised me how close we were from home, too, with the way I was going around on the boats and stuff. I wasn't entirely too sure just exactly how far home would be, but I was quite glad that it was close. And I didn't mean to cut that tree, but since I already started, might as well finish it. There we go. um, like I said, I don't really know where melons would be easily found. Just gotta kind of look around on the ground and see what you can come across, I guess. Maybe we'll be lucky and find a jungle temple thing as we're looking around. I guess I should probably break some of these down. Now, a good thing about jungle trees here is that you see they have vines, which means that when we get a jungle tree farm going, not only do we have access to the jungle trees and a cocoa bean farm and all that, but we'll also have access to vines. Of course, we're living in a swamp, so we potentially already have plenty of access to vines, but that's another option. And it's something to consider if you yourself do not happen to live near a swamp or have access to swamp. You can still get vines off of the jungle trees. Just gotta let them grow. And then you can get them with shears. You're right. Mind fiend. Damn it, you're right. Jungle saplings are ridiculously annoying to gather. And I don't think these are jungle saplings. These are oak leaves, if I remember right. The little bushes here on the ground. Yep, that's an oak sapling. So you got to be careful about that. I wish these were jungle tree leaves here on the ground. That would make it really much, much easier. I might as well gather that. I don't like how the lava sort of cleared that away. Now, unless this has changed, the interesting thing about cocoa bean farms is that you just need to put the cocoa beans on jungle logs, jungle tree logs, but you don't necessarily have to have it on a jungle tree. You can just lay out a bunch of logs and put the cocoa beans on there for them to grow. Unless, like I said, unless they've changed that. I remember when they originally came out, that's how it was that you could farm them. It's another reason why I want jungle trees. It's probably the primary reason I want jungle trees is for cocoa bean farming. Melons! Now we're going to have all kinds of melons. Pumpkins and regular melons. Lovely. So if you're looking for melons and you don't want to go through, dungeons and stuff to try and find the seeds in there, you just go here, find the melons, and you just turn them into seeds from there. You get one melon seed for every melon slice. You should get more than that, you would think, but yep, there you go. Just wander around a jungle long enough to find yourself some melons. So we basically now at this point done everything I wanted to do here, and I could probably head back home. Maybe I even should head back home. But I'm going to explore a little bit for the funsies, because why not? We're here. Might as well. We took a long time to get here. Might as well make it worth a while, right? Another thing about jungles is because it's covered here in leaf blocks, I'm pretty sure leaf blocks, again, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure leaf blocks are not mob spawnable, meaning that obviously there's still ground blocks that mobs can spawn on, but in the darkness you're less likely to find mobs in a jungle because of all the leaves on the ground. I believe, anyway. I could be mistaken on that, but I believe because leaves can be semi-transparent or whatever, that it's like glass and the enemy mobs won't spawn on the leaf blocks. So that's something cool about jungles. I can't believe I had to go as far as I did to find this stupid biome. Still haven't found a desert biome or a mesa biome or any of the other interesting biomes out there. But at least we found this one. It's kind of interesting and annoying at the same time that that oak trees are mixed in with jungle trees. Because you got to be on the lookout. See, that's an oak tree right there, and there's a jungle tree right there. So if you're on the lookout for jungle trees, you could end up sitting there chopping down an oak tree and not realize it if you're not paying close enough attention. I don't really know where I'm going. Now that I got a compass, I don't need to know where I'm going, but I'm just kind of exploring around. See what's what. Oh, and I decided that even when these boots wear down, and I start using the armors that we get from the skeleton farm, I'm gonna focus on getting feather falling as an enchantment on the boots. I really don't care too much about almost any other enchantment that could be on the boots, but I'm definitely gonna get feather falling just because it's handy when you're out doing stuff. Doesn't matter what you're doing. If you got feather falling, you got a little bit of a boost in terms of I wouldn't say being careless, but being focused on other things. If you happen to fall somewhere, it could potentially save you. And I find that really useful because I tend to take fall damage all the time for various reasons. I guess I'm mainly still going in the jungle just in case we come across like a jungle temple or something interesting like that because we've basically seen everything else a jungle has to offer. And is it just me or is it weird that sheep are in a jungle? When I think of jungles, I don't immediately think of sheep in jungles, I guess. I don't know. I mean, for Minecraft, I guess, sure, why not? But I'm talking more like real life um, sort of inspirations for these biomes, I guess. I don't know. And speaking of biomes and all that, oh, and you'll happen to notice that the eggs I have are these Easter colored eggs. I like those from the Painterly pack. I don't know why. It's just silly. But makes them stand out, I guess. What was I saying? I don't remember. This axe is kind of too good because I keep breaking these stupid wood without trying to. And then I feel weird if I don't get the whole tree. Did I get a jungle sapling? One jungle sapling. I guess Mindfiend's right in that they're kind of rare. I think I mentioned that already, but and of course, if you want to make a giant jungle tree, you got to have four of them, kind of like you do with the big spruce trees. And right now I have three because I have two back home. And the one I have here. I honestly don't remember what I got to talking about before I got distracted by the eggs, so I apologize if you're waiting on a answer to that discussion and I don't have one for you. And apparently that leaf wasn't there. The game just took a while updating for some reason. Again, I said I didn't find any deserts, but it is good to know that pretty much wherever in this world that I've seen sand, I've seen a lot of it. Like the beaches are really big and stuff, so it's not like I'm going to be out of sand for glass and all that, which is going to be handy, but I just as soon find a jungle anyway. Get some cactus and then I can have an automated cactus farm. I want to farm everything you can farm. I mean, why not? Quick question, do these little fern things, obviously that's tall grass, and I know tall grass does, but the little fern things that you see in various, I guess, forests or whatever, do they, like these little fern things right here, do they appear if you use bone meal on grass in certain biomes? I'm just curious because I just watched a Brocraft video from Mindfiend and he was using shears to gather a bunch of those, and I was just wondering if you could just bone meal them instead of having to worry about, gathering them up that way. Maybe they don't come with bone meal. I don't know. I was just curious about that. Um, I guess we're headed back. Oh yeah, this is the. Somehow we got turned around, and that's that little waterfall I was in, and this is that little island, and home is off over that way past the island. So I know where I am now. Let's kind of go along here and see what we can see from here, I guess, for a little while. It is nice to finally be past that, getting past that stupid virus thing, so now I can finally do stuff. I spent a week from last Wednesday, whatever it was, 7th or 8th or whatever, to this Wednesday when I started feeling better. I spent that whole week with that stupid virus being almost incapacitated, almost really. And you guys have no idea how it is to be free and healthy again after you've been like sick for a week and stuff. Oh, it's the worst. And I know I didn't have like the worst diseases out there like cancer or AIDS or that sort of thing. And I understand that. I'm not trying to make it out to seem like compared to those things I had it bad or whatever, but compared to like a simple cold or even a flu, oh damn, those at least come and go. Like I don't think I've ever even had a cold that's lasted for a week really strong. Like it only lasts really strong for a couple days at most, and then you might have like a lingering sniffle or whatever for a few days, but it's not as nearly as incapacitating as this stupid virus thing I had was. Oh, look at that. That's cool. There's a skeleton down there. I wouldn't waste my arrows on this guy since I'm not going to go down there and get whatever he drops, but since I got infinite arrows and bows, might as well. Look at that, I one-shot him. What do I have? A power 4 bow. I guess power 4 you can one-shot skeletons. He might have been burned a little bit by the sun, but that was cool. First time I used that bow, I think. And of course, this is where my lingering cough comes in because, like I said, if I get to talking too long, it kind of perks up. It's like, hey, what do you think you're doing? You think you're free yet or something? At this point, I probably don't need this many cocoa beans, but whatever. They're here and I can get them, so I'm going to get them, I guess. I need to be looking out for these stupid leaves and get those saplings. Another thing about a jungle is that most of the time you can't expect the leaves to decay uh, fast, if at all, because you're surrounded by other trees. And as long as the leaves are in within like a 4 block distance of any of the logs, then they won't decay. So then you have to manually do it. Really? Mind Fiend, why'd you have to jinx me? I was doing just fine till you had to go mention that the stupid jungle trees weren't gonna give me any saplings. And now they're not giving me any saplings. Boo. Hopefully by next video I'll be ready to actually get going on the bridge. I don't know, it'll depend on how I'm feeling and stuff, but we'll see. I guess we're towards the end of the jungle here. And then the jungle goes off that way. No temple as of yet. Still only one sapling this whole time. And I think these are oak leaves, so I'm doing that pointlessly. Melons! Even if you don't need or want the melons, don't even want to make a melon farm or whatever, you might as well pick up melons when you see them out in the world, because it's free food and it's a decent supply. I mean, granted, each melon each melon slice doesn't give a lot of like hunger back or whatever, but you get a lot of melon slices for a single melon, so it makes up for it. Boo. I would be horrible at parkour maps. Yep, I would be horrible. This is kind of a really decent sized jungle. Like I said, I'm playing on regular default world spawn. It's not like large biomes or whatever, but this is a good sized jungle. And it's, like I said, close to home, so that's even better. I should probably be heading back. This video is probably getting a bit long, but it's been so long since I've been able to make a video and comment with you guys and stuff that I kind of miss it. So this video might be a little long, but most of my videos are kind of long, I guess, so whatever. It's not really saying much. Kind of wish some of these jungle trees weren't so tall. Come on, one more sapling. Can I get one more sapling? Pretty please. Did I get it? Yes, I got it! Okay, now we are set. Now pretty much anything else here is extra. Ooh, we got another one. Lovely. Okay then. We should be good to go. Now I could get more, and I might even end up getting more before I get out of here, but I'm content with what it is I have managed to get. And 4 saplings might not be a lot, like I said, but you can make a giant jungle tree out of it. And hopefully get more from there. If not, we can always come back here. It's not a big deal. Might not even make a big jungle tree to start with. I might make 4 individual trees and see if I can get more saplings that way, and get the bigger trees later if I need the jungle tree logs, because I don't really need the logs too terribly bad, just enough to, like I said, make a cocoa bean farm if I need to, although I'm getting enough cocoa beans now where that's not even a big necessity to start with. And I'm aware that one wasn't fully grown yet, but I don't really care either, so whatever. Okay, so this is kind of another end of the jungle here. Home is off that way. I'm just kind of seeing what's around in case we come to any other nifty biomes. Which doesn't really look like it. It's more of the same crap we've had before. Let's see if there are any temples. I don't really know where temples spawn at in the jungles. For all I know, temples could spawn deep inside jungles instead of on the outside, like I'm checking here, but whatever. For all I know, they could be on the edges of jungles too. That's where I've ended up seeing them anytime I've seen a temple. It's kind of been on the edge of a jungle, on the outside rim, sort of. I'm guessing a lot of squid die there in that lava. I'm gonna have to be heading home. I know I've said that, and I don't really want to, but I think I'm gonna have to. I guess I'm feeling well enough I could make another video and just explore this jungle some more and then head home in that video. That could be a thing. I think I might do that. I think we'll call it good here for this video, and then I'll record another one right after. Exploring this jungle some more and then making our way home, since I'm feeling okay enough to do that. So let's leave it here. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. I am the Good Old Gamer. This has been more Bountiful Minecraft. We're exploring the jungle biome. Again, gathering some more supplies and just checking it out. Stay tuned for more next time. Bye-bye for now.